Welcome back to Loud Mouse Podcast. I'm your host, Wild Spartans, aka Brandon. I'm here with Diesel.
Yo, what up, fam?
And this is Quite.
Hi, I have a massive condom in my hands.
That was the fastest time we ever started recording the intros. 5 seconds.
That was
5
so
seconds
fast.
flat, boys. 5 seconds. Victorious. Anyways, so today we're gonna talk about a massive meme condom guy on Reddit.
Can you link us the original thread, please?
I'll find the original. I'll try to. He became such a massive meme, it's actually difficult to find.
Yeah, the
so
only
basically-
Reddit thread in the chat is this fucking duck called dog thing.
Okay, so basically, fuck, I'm trying to find it. If I can find his account, I can find it. But okay, so there's a guy on Reddit. He posted an r/teenagers, and he posted. His name is u/alt-no-more. And u/ is like users on Reddit. If you type in u/ on Google, that's how big of a meme he is. He's one of the results that pop up. If you type u/. u/alt-no-more.
It just took me to this site can't be reached. Use server
No.
IP address could not be found.
Just
Try
type in u/
checking
on Google and look at the fill-ins. Look at the fill-ins. u/alt-no-more. That should pop up. Does it pop up for you guys?
No.
No? Oh, it's fucking gay.
It
Is
just
that
gives me.
r/out
It
of
just
the
gives
loop?
me. It could not connect to the website. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay. So,
It
this
just
guy...
gave me U on the. It just gave me the Wikipedia page for the letter U.
Yeah, this guy became like a massive fucking meme. He literally got put on Know Your Meme and all those fucking meme websites in the last 2 days. And basically, he walked into a store and he's like a 16-year-old kid, and he picked up condoms. And then the lady at the aisle was like, "Are you old enough for those condoms?" And then he was like, "What did he say? Oh, my bad, lady. I'm just gonna hit it raw and hope she doesn't get knocked up." That's what he said to the lady at the counter, and then it became a massive meme. So, and then now if you type in, yeah, and now if you type in u/, it just comes up a u/alt-no-more because he's that big of a meme. So,
Wow.
just a funny little Reddit story.
I mean, was he like old enough? Obviously,
He was 16.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, he was 16. Yeah, and then the lady was like, "Aren't you a little young?" And then it's like, "You want me to knock her up?"
Is there like a fucking like age you have to be to buy condoms?
I don't think so. I don't see why they
I
would
don't
make an
think
age
so,
restriction
yeah.
for that. That makes no sense. It's
I
like,
don't know.
wouldn't
If
you
like a
rather
10-year-old
kids-
was walking into a store and did that, that'd be a little uncomfortable. But
That
like,
would be
Yeah,
weird.
It would definitely be fucking weird. But like, is it like?
is it
It
illegal?
feels
I
like
don't know.
It feels like something that would have regulations on it, but I don't know if it does. 'cause, like,
It wouldn't make much sense to put regulation on it because it's like, you'd rather have them do it with condoms if they're gonna do it.
Yeah, guys, this is also America where like a titty slips out and everybody goes nuts. So like, come on.
That's true. Age to buy condoms. I don't think it's an age.
Age to
boobs are bad. Send no nudes.
You
Alright,
could
I
just
looked
go
it
to
up.
Amazon.
I looked it up, and all it did was pull up a tobacco thing for 18, and then it says afterwards you don't have to be 18 to buy condoms. You don't have to be 18.
Okay, there you go.
There's that, I guess.
So I guess there's really... I guess a cashier could be like, "You're 8. Why aren't you buying these?"
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
yeah, I
no-
guess like any cashier like reserves the right to refuse service for whatever reason.
Yeah, but
Other
if a
than
kid's like
racism.
16 years old, and he's like, "I want to buy a condom," it's like, "Aren't you a little young there?" Like, that's fucking stupid. Leave
So
the
like,
kid alone.
were they memeing on the lady, or were they memeing on the dude who said my dick's massive, gonna hit it raw?
Well, he didn't say his dick's massive, but he said like, let me get the exact quote. I'll just
A
put it
man
in
who
the chat.
says that is a mad lad who would have a massive dick. So like,
Yeah,
come
but
on.
he said, "Oh my bad, lady. I'm just gonna hit it raw and hope she doesn't get knocked up."
Yeah, his balls drip into the floor, my guy.
Yeah. His like quote became a massive meme because it's like, it's funny because a 16-year-old said that to a cashier, supposedly. So
Supposedly, yeah. I was
That's why
gonna
it became
say,
a
this
massive
is Reddit.
meme.
You
You
guys
know?
gonna recreate this next VidCon? Please do this.
just send Hoover in. It's like, "Hoover, go buy condoms and then
Hoover,
say you're
go
gonna
buy
hit
a
it raw.
condom."
Say you're gonna hit it raw."
See, the thing is that when Hoover would say it, it sounded like I'm picturing him doing that. In
Hoover would say it.
person.
No, Hoover would be so fucking funny saying that because like he is the type of person that would say that too. Hoover just walk in and be like, "Oh, sorry, lady, you want me to hit it raw?" Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
Okay, I think we've talked enough about massive meme condom guy on Reddit. So now let's talk about another massive person, PewDiePie, massive YouTuber.
Never heard of
PewDiePie. Hey, me either, dude. I just heard of him
PewDiePie,
today.
big YouTuber. You might not have heard of him.
PewDiePie took over the YouTube likes. He took over YouTube likes on the Rewind. So there's more likes on PewDiePie's Rewind than there is on the actual YouTube Rewind, and it's the most liked video that's not a music video in history on YouTube in like 3 days or something, right? Has it been like 3 days?
Yeah, 2 days actually. I think it came out the 27th. So
so 2 days. Yeah, 2 days. Fuck, holy shit. Wow, that's fucking impressive.
He's
That's
on
really
his way to
impressive.
like. I don't know if he'll reach the top of like the most liked videos list, but like he's on his way to cracking like the Wikipedia page at the very least. Like I was looking at the lower end of those, and they were like 7 or 8 mil. Like he's well on his way to it.
Yeah, and then somehow he's still not on US trending. You know, fucking.
Yeah,
US
no, it's not
trending.
trending. It's not trending. I don't know why you're
No.
mad, dude. It's just not trending. It's just not there, is it?
It's not popular enough. I have a question though regarding this. Do you think YouTube is going to respond anyway to this in like any form, like
No.
changing or anything? You think they're just going to ignore it completely?
I
Yeah,
mean,
nothing
happened.
they've already acknowledged it publicly, so I feel like they can't not do something if they want to save face. Like, they're gonna be hounded for not being consistent next year if like they don't change something a little bit because they said they were going to this year. Like, you know, that whole fucking tweet. They're like, new record. Wait a second.
Oops.
Yeah, but isn't it
Oopsie.
crazy that like the YouTuber that they basically exiled like from their face is like getting more likes and more good feedback
It is
on a
dominating
Rewind.
their platform
Yeah,
in more
it's
ways
dominating
than one.
their own Rewind. Like, it doesn't have as many views yet. It might end up having the same amount of views in the long run because it's already at 21 mil. But it's like it's still in ways outperforming their own fucking Rewind. Like, do you think it's like a wake-up call being like, you know what, maybe we misjudged the audience?
I don't know. I think they might have dug their grave too deep. I don't think they're going to pull back on anything that they're doing. I mean, look at what they're doing right now. Like, the business doesn't stop. They're going to keep moving forward with the stuff that they're doing, and they're just going to pretend it's not there.
PewDiePie,
That's
he doesn't
what I
exist. He doesn't exist anymore.
I was watching Ryan Higa's video from the other day, and like it was why YouTube Rewind is actually brilliant. And he was
I
like,
saw that.
yeah, it's so fucking good. I made a video on it that's probably out by now, but like it's just. But he basically talks about like it's so shit, it's so disliked that we can't help but watch it, and what's a better summation of 2018 than that?
You know what?
And he was also
realized?
being hella sarcastic.
It's hella sarcastic, but it's so fucking clever.
We didn't make the joke that we said we were gonna make because we
I
rushed on the
figured we
intro.
would just
Oh
make it
wait,
now.
guys! Oh my god,
No,
we
I'll do it
haven't
now.
seen you guys.
Yeah,
since
we haven't
last year.
had a
Oh my
podcast
God!
episode in a whole year. Oh my god! Oh, holy shit! How you guys doing? Huh?
For every one of you guys out there who makes a I haven't showered since last year joke, I'm gonna fucking.
I'm thinking about tweeting on my Twitter like a minute before midnight, saying I'm not tweeting until next year, and just tweeting a minute later. I'm thinking about.
Oh my
it.
god, I haven't tweeted since last year. It's been so long.
I mean, by the time this podcast goes out, I already made a decision, so it's either gonna be done or not done. So we'll see what happens with that. But
I
PewDiePie.
scheduled tweets for the first day of the
You
new
did?
year because I want to be first on those shitty jokes.
What you're gonna be like? I haven't tweeted in a whole year. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but like,
Oh, my next
That
video is
more.
gonna be next year, guys.
oh crap.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna tweet that right now. New video next year.
New video next year at some point. Can we all just tweet new video next year at some point?
I'm just gonna tweet new video next year.
I'll have at least one more video out before the end of the year.
Yeah, mine's not going up till next Saturday. So
Yeah, my last video there is going to be that Ryan Higa one I was talking about.
Are you guys doing
Damn.
anything for New Year's?
Absolutely, goddamn not.
Nah,
Of
just,
course.
shooting confetti in the box, the usual.
Damn, you guys are just full of
I
life.
might
and
hang out with my
interesting
family or stay in my room.
things.
What other one
Wow.
seems more appealing at the time?
I have tons of options. I can leave this box and go party hard. Nope.
I could go outside, but it's outside. Who really
Brandon,
wants to go
I have
outside?
an excuse. You're just a hermit.
I am a hermit. I will fully admit
Brandon, no,
that.
Brandon, you're totally a hermit.
I just said I fully admit that. I'm a hermit. My room is real nice, okay? It might be small, but it's cozy. I'll stay here.
Brandon's like, I live in the office. I have no space.
But it's my
I
space.
won't go outside.
But it's my space.
When I'm conquering my
Brandon also
space,
goes to
it's
sleep
actual
at like
space,
3
man.
a.m. Like, even later.
Diesel, we literally talked about this last night. You were like, "Oh, dude, you have the worst sleeping schedule." While you're up at 4 a.m. Like,
I know. I
mean, you do have the worst.
You were
sleep schedule.
criticizing my sleep schedule when you were up later than I was.
Brandon, like every time we finish recording a cast, you go to bed for like an hour and then get up and don't go to bed again until like 6.
I might take a nap. I don't usually take a nap. It
might
depends.
take a nap. I don't usually take.
It depends. It depends if I'm tired or not. Like if I woke up somewhat early, and early for me is like 10 a.m. If I woke up at like 10 a.m., then I'm like, shit, I'm tired. I usually go to sleep at like 2 to 3. 2 to 3. And if I'm editing a video all night, it's usually 6. So, you know, because I procrastinate to the last minute.
I've always been curious. Why do you like prefer to like stay up editing the videos instead of like getting up maybe like a little earlier just to finish it in the morning?
That's what I said.
I don't know. I feel like it feels. I don't know. It feels different to work at night, and I just prefer it. Like I don't prefer working in the morning. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I don't, because it's like I look outside and I'm like, it's so quiet, even though it's just dark. Like nothing's changed. It's just dark.
Quiet.
Sometimes like I choose to work at night, like because I feel like I'm more productive in that like when I go to bed I've accomplished something with my day. Whereas if I put it off until the morning, I feel like I've just like not been as dedicated to making the video as I should have been.
Yeah. Also
that, like,
that
I'm
too.
pushing
It's
off.
like I go to sleep with like a sound mind that my video's done. You know.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's like I
done,
don't
it's
sleep
like-
beforehand, but I prefer working at night just in
Yeah,
general.
but if you just got into a habit of working during the day, you could have that and sunlight.
but I don't want the sunlight.
Why? It's good for you.
But it's sunlight.
Yeah,
It
sounds
burns
like
the
something
skin.
someone who likes sunlight would say.
Yeah, it burns, dude.
Sounds like a boomer opinion.
You are a boomer.
Going outside, fuck
Yeah, you
off.
go outside. You are a fucking boomer. You're telling me to get off my ass and go outside. You're a fucking
Yeah,
boomer.
I bet
Get
you
off
go
your
hang out with
iPad,
your-
he says.
you
Get
hang
off
out
your
with, like,
computer,
friends.
he says.
I bet you like hang out with your friends and shit and like, yeah, fuck you.
Get with the times, Grandpa.
I bet you like see your family or something.
We use a thing called Twitter now, Grandpa. Okay, we don't use Facebook or MySpace. We don't go outside anymore. All right, we communicate on the internet. All right.
Jesus. I didn't leave my house all day today, and I was like going insane. Like, it was bad. I
Amateur.
don't like it.
Amateur.
Well, like,
I'm a pro. This is what I do for a living.
there's so
Can't
much
leave.
in the world, okay?
There's so much in the world, and there's even more in my
Yeah,
room.
there's so much in California.
There's
like
so
dead
much in
grass.
the world, but I can experience it on Google Maps.
Yeah, there's just dead
listen,
grass and
Diesel,
more dead
VR
grass.
is taking us places, except we don't actually have to go there.
Okay,
God.
unironically, like I don't know what it's called. Let me check my Steam games. But like, there's a VR game made by Google. I think it's called Google Earth, and like, it's really
Never
fucking
heard of
cool to
it.
play in VR.
Have you ever heard of this niche little thing called Google Earth?
No, the VR version, specifically the VR. Hold up, let me see if I have it installed.
Google.
Maybe I don't know if it's Google Earth or not.
There's no way they put Google Earth on Steam.
I don't know if it's. I think it might be in my
It's definitely not.
Vive port. Wait, which one's the Vive thing? Now I'm trying to figure out where the fuck it is. Oh, there's an update for Vive.
Well,
port.
now I'm
Great.
going to check it myself.
I thought you didn't have a Vive. Are you,
I
like,
don't have a
looking for it?
Vive, but I can look at the store for VR games.
Let's see. Vive application will be closed. No, I need to see where it is. Fuck, I don't remember what it's called. I haven't played Tilt Brush. That's
Tilt
interesting.
Brush.
Is Tilt Brush the one where it's like you paint in the air and it stays there?
Yeah, I've seen some really cool shit made with that. I think it is Google Earth VR or Earth VR or something like that.
It's probably
But
something you access through like a Google store or something.
I'm sure.
No,
like,
I
maybe
think it's
there's,
on
like,
Vive. I think it's on Vive
it
because
might
Tilt
be,
Brush
like,
is on
hooked up
Vive.
to, like, it might not be like explicitly called Google Earth, but it might like be connected to that database or whatever.
Well,
Not sure,
it's not.
yeah.
It's not in my Steam library for VR.
But like, well, what's the concept of it, anyways? Though.
You can go around the world in VR, and you can also like. Actually, wait, fuck. Is it a Steam thing? I think it's a Steam thing.
Is it like live footage of the
shit.
places though, or is it just like still image? Still.
No,
images
it's a
stitched
still
together?
image, but like there's. I think it's a Steam thing. There's some points where like you can interact with stuff in the world, and it's like real life shit. But I don't know. I don't remember what it's fucking called. I just know it's fun. VR is fun, but it's also expensive, and I don't use it that often. I got a new headband for it for my Vive, which is way more fucking comfortable than the old one. Old
Did you
one
say you got the
sucks.
wireless adapter or no?
No, I didn't get the wireless adapter because one, my room's too small to really use that. Like I can use stand up and play, but like a wireless adapter wouldn't help me that much. I got the premium audio strap, or whatever the hell they call it, for the Vive.
The premium strap. It's just a
The premium-
No, it's called
cushion.
deluxe audio strap. There you go, deluxe audio strap, not premium. My bad.
Does it have AirPods attached to it?
I'm sure you've seen it before. Let me send a picture of it. Okay.
That joke
or just
was
in the
good.
Amazon
I'm
link.
really upset that nobody laughed at it.
I'm sorry. Ha 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 ha. AirPod.
Okay, now you're just
There you go.
patronizing me.
That's the deluxe audio strap.
Not buying it. Not even Amazon Prime extension. Nope.
I don't know why it doesn't have
Damn.
Prime. When I bought it, had
That
Prime.
looks like some futuristic shit right there to put on your fucking head.
It's way more fucking comfortable than the one that comes with it. Like the
That
one that
shit
comes with
looks-
it sucks.
You know that shit looks like it
$100.
screws into your fucking skull. Like Jesus.
Exactly. Yeah.
It basically does. That knob in the back tightens it. It basically screws into your skull.
You're
That's
not
weird.
selling this product on me if that's what you're trying to do,
Hey,
Brandon.
it's more comfortable, all right? So if you're getting a Vive, I recommend that. But if you're not getting a Vive because it's really expensive, I don't blame you. Wait, Rift
Damn,
VR.
I mean, an Oculus is more reasonably priced at $400.
The problem with that, though, is you want to do stand play, you need a third camera, which basically bumps you up the same price as the Vive.
So you
Like
just
$450.
yeah, but then you gotta get all those weird towers and set them up and shit.
They come with wall mounts.
True. Yeah, but you see, the problem with living at home is that if I put shit on the walls, it's gonna destroy the walls.
Okay.
So
What,
I need to just
if you
put
fucking
it up.
tighten it in, if you just
whole
tighten
wall
it,
collapses.
the whole wall's gonna fucking
you tape,
collapse.
you tape like a piece of paper and shit comes down like a Minecraft blocks.
Yeah, that. Yes. Yeah, that's what.
No,
happens.
there's no more cobblestone under my gravel. My walls.
Wait,
Like
does
I said
Minecraft have
off
VR?
cast, I'm like, I was reading the comments on one episode, and they're like, "Man, Diesel lives in a garbage can." It's like
I relate.
sometimes, yeah.
There's VR for Minecraft on the official website, but I don't know what the capacity is.
I wonder if that would like. I feel like that'd be really fun. But
It'd be interesting, I guess.
virtual reality, does it like actually work?
Apparently, there's versions for Oculus.
Oh, there
Windows
is.
Mixed
Oh wait, there's
I
none
don't
for
know.
Vive.
There's none for fucking Vive officially.
I'd have to use like
maybe
software
the-
that's not legal.
maybe the Oculus works for the Vive version. I don't know.
I'd have to use software that's not legal if I wanted to play it. Damn it.
Do it
Yeah,
anyways,
well.
dude. Don't be a pussy.
No, I'm not gonna do anything illegal. That'd be illegal.
How about you get a
Are you
mixed
crazy?
No, I'm not gonna
reality
break the law.
headset.
That's against the law. You can't break
Yeah,
the law.
dude. Why the fuck would I break the law? That's crazy. Like, are
That's
you
fucked
insane?
up. That's fucked up that you'd break the law, bro. Why I can't believe you.
I
do
just
that,
said I
bro.
wouldn't break the law. Why would I break the
No,
law?
don't worry. I'm talking about like a hypothetical, like me talking to myself kind of thing. Like I
No.
can't believe you even suggest breaking the law, dude. That's fucked up.
Also, real talk, Oculus, stop fucking. Okay, both Vive and Oculus, stop making exclusives. All right, I want to play them all because Oculus has some really good shit, and Vive has some really good shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy both fucking headsets. Like, that's ridiculous.
I mean, then like, I know like for the consumer it would be the most ideal if there were no exclusives, but then there would be no reason to have more than one headset.
But who the fuck is buying two of those?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck
Exactly.
would buy two VR headsets. That makes no sense to me. Like people get around the exclusive shit anyways.
Exactly, but it's like one or the
Yeah.
other wants to be that one headset that everybody's gonna buy, but they can't because the other has exclusives that different people want.
It's not like a console war either.
It's like
back
a
in the day.
microcosm of
See,
one.
like I don't like how much competition there is, especially given that like it's not it hasn't really had its baby steps yet. Like it's in baby step mode. Like VR is in baby step mode. It needs to like actually take real steps forward. Hasn't done that yet because the tech's not there. And like if it is, it costs thousands upon thousands of fucking dollars. So
What do you think like the amount of units sold for like a PSVR versus like the Vive and Oculus?
oh,
are?
there's tons of stats for that. Hold up, let me find them.
Because like I have a PSVR and it's actually pretty solid from my experience, but then again I've not used the Vive.
I really doubt it would be that much different because like the resolution's pretty low.
I think
on both.
I think the resolution on the PSVR is a lot worse than the Vive, but like it's good enough for me. It was like $399, $299. I don't remember.
I mean, yeah,
I got
like,
it. I got the
PS
Skyrim bundle, so I'm not sure.
Damn it! I'm trying to fucking. There was like a nice graph with everything on it that I'm trying to find, but I
yeah,
can't
you can
find
get like
it.
a PSVR fucking for like $250, $260.
Who owns what One. I don't fucking know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Active. Here's
How
the
many
active
VR
one.
headsets sold?
Yeah, I found really good statistics for this earlier. I think it was just on Twitter, but now I can't find them at all, and I'm finding a bunch of shit that I'm not looking for. So
Okay,
this is fun.
virtual and augmented reality headsets and glasses will reach sales of 22 million units this year and grow fivefold to 120 million in 2022. Well, it doesn't break it up into the different types of fucking headsets. How many PSVR? Sony has sold 3 million PlayStation VR headsets.
Alexa, how many
21.
Oculus Rifts have been sold?
That's not going to help you.
I guess we should probably look in the the context of
doesn't
current
know.
year.
Did Alexa say no? Just no.
She doesn't know. No.
No. PlayStation VR sells almost 500,000 units in Q3. Please just give me the answer so I can stop stalling while speaking.
I mean, I don't really know how to stall any further.
Okay, why the fuck is the Vive Pro on this list? The Vive Pro is overpriced trash. I don't know who the fuck would buy that.
Someone with money to burn.
Yeah, it's true. Like, all they did was, like, they, like, basically improved the screen door, and they're like, new system, everybody, and they're like,
Oh,
that's
I
gonna
think
run
I
you
may have
$1,400.
I think
Like-
I may have found it.
Was it like a... Because, like, I'm pretty sure from what I remember, the Vive and Oculus were really
is what I'm looking
close, and then the PSVR outsold both of them.
Yeah,
Probably
the
'cause it's
PSVR is
cheaper.
like just chopped. Like,
Yeah,
obviously.
this is something I looked at. Like,
Plus,
something
like the
this.
PS4 is like a way more accessible technology, but like Sony is like outstrips all the competition in all the years that the product's been available.
Yeah, you can see that fucking Vive's selling the worst because the Vive is the more expensive one. Oculus is selling the second best, and PSVR is winning because it's the cheapest. So basically, it's like whatever's cheaper sells more, which makes sense.
This
Yeah,
has
it's the
nothing to
consumer
do with
accessible.
anything. I'm going to completely derail this conversation, but King Batch just has the most punchable face. Anyway, go back to what
Bro,
you're
why
doing.
you talking shit about my boy King Bash, bro? Why you mad against King Bash, bro? Why you mad?
Dude, you should
just
look at
mad
his
'cause he's
face in
winning?
VR so you can punch him. Just like,
Bro, you're
like,
just mad that my boy's
Get it.
winning, you're losing. You're a hater, bro. You're just a hater.
make a 3D model of him in VR and just put him in a boxing game.
You know, like that really low res model of that Had to Do It to Him guy.
No,
Yes.
I might know what you're talking about, but I might have forgotten.
I have to find it because, like, when you say make a 3D model of King Batch, I can only imagine like an equivalent of that.
Dude, I cannot fucking believe. Like, okay, seriously, look how fucking outrageous this shit is. Like, this
Like
costs
this
fucking. That costs $1,400, dude.
Like, it looks like it's from Postal 2 or some shit. Like, I wanna watch.
Oh yeah,
like,
that
I want
does
a
look
King
like
Batch
it's from
model of it.
Postal. That does look like it's from Postal too. Yeah, but like, look at that fucking VR headset. Like, look how much they fucking charged for it. Like,
It's not that much.
it's not that much. It's only $1,400.
It's not that much. It's not that much.
That's like the full kit, and like I'm pretty sure the Vive originally sold with a full kit for $800. So I don't know why they basically doubled the fucking price.
And it's only got 3.5 stars. Damn.
Yeah, because everyone's like, it's
Too
really
much money.
expensive.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I no do that.
Yeah, it's really expensive, and all you really get in return is higher pixel density and some better audio. That's it. So, not
I
good.
think Google Cardboard's
Yeah,
gonna
the
come
base
out on
the
top.
base 5 is like 500, isn't it?
Right now, yeah, it used to be $800 when it came out, but the base 5 comes with everything, and it costs $500. Yeah. So,
Not
Wait.
a bad deal.
how much can you work? Can you even get Google Cardboard anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That was a blip on my radar that I had.
I
not
mean, you
thought
can
of
can easily
years.
just buy like
$15.
a Google VR headset for like
$15.
$100.
What do you guys think
$15.
about like Microsoft's like augmented reality, mixed reality thing? Because like
It
I
works
have
like
seen
shit.
nothing
it works
about
like
it.
Shit.
Have you used one?
I've worked with it before. Yeah.
Does
It
it
works
suck?
like ass. Okay, so when you put on the headset, you know how in the footage it shows that it takes up the whole screen, right?
Yeah.
It's like a little square in the center, and they've started to show that in like footage for it now, so that way you know it's not as like futuristic, right?
Is it like
But
Google Glass, but in the middle?
it's like it's better performing than the Google Glass because it can map 3D textures onto physical space in a room, but it's very jittery because it has to like
Track everything.
get the location from where you're standing to where the object is to where the distance is, you know. So I played a game that some of my like former colleagues made in it, and it was Escape the Room game, so all the walls were like the walls of the game, but it just did not function at a level that was like viable for anyone to use.
Is it
Like,
is it a good step in the right direction?
We're really far off from that being a thing. In
Damn,
my
I know
opinion.
I'm gonna be like 80 years old. That's when the fucking good VR is gonna come out. Like, goddamn.
I know that fucking like Minecraft was like a big selling point on that, like projecting Minecraft on furniture. Like, did you get to use it with like any like Microsoft endorsed games?
No. See, because that like just isn't out. You can't even get a HoloLens. Like,
Really?
HoloLens. Wait, I
Are
thought
they only
HoloLens
dev
were already
kits?
out.
I went and I looked. You can't buy a HoloLens on the site. Like,
Yeah, no.
Why
the first
the
thing I
fuck
ever
is
saw
it when I
about-
look up HoloLens, it comes with HoloLens 2?
you can schedule a demo at the Microsoft store.
Oh, that's fucking shit.
The first thing I ever saw about the mixed reality, augmented reality, whatever the fuck, was the thing on the Minecraft page, and that like I thought that was supposed to be the HoloLens. Like you could take the fucking front off and see around the room or whatever.
Yeah, no, that's what it's like supposed to be like. That Minecraft demo is like
Wait.
optimal best scenario in the
The
future.
HoloLens isn't... Oh, shit. It's not wired. It doesn't hook up anything. Oh, yeah, that sucks then. That's gonna suck.
The HoloLens that I tried, right? It does not work. It just does not work.
I don't, like... Since,
It's so jittery.
Since it's, like, a wireless thing and it doesn't hook up to a computer, I can, like, say with, like, a lot of confidence that it probably sucks because it's wireless.
It's a computer you strap to your face.
Yeah, but
That's
the
what it
problem
is.
is it's so fucking small, it's not going to be powerful enough to do what they're trying to do with it. Like, it's like with Google Glass. Google Glass was really slow and laggy when it came out. Like, it was awful.
And also, if you wear Google Glass in public, you're like a smug asshole. But like,
Yeah, like, they banned it
Now
from bars
imagine now
pretty much
amplify that by
instantly.
like 3,000 if you wore a HoloLens.
now
in
wear
public.
like Matrix glasses. Yeah.
Well, there's going to be a point in time where this stuff's probably super common. Like a
Yeah,
cell
there will
phone.
be. I agree
Maybe,
with you.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, everyone's
know,
going to
I
be
mean,
walking around with this shit in their face and be like, hey, Alexa! Oh, don't actually say anything. No, bad. Stop.
Oh my god, your
Yeah,
Alexa
you gotta
actually
be
went
like
off?
Yeah,
Alexia.
I always forget. I always forget I own one because I
My
use it like
CIA
once a day.
agent is always with me wherever I go. I'm waiting for him to propose.
But yeah, the HoloLens is a big piece of dookie. They're like a good 2-3 iterations away from it being something you'd buy on the market. in my opinion.
Have you seen the Vive knuckle controllers?
I haven't.
Aren't those
I know
like
you
the
mentioned them
Oculus
a bunch, but
ones?
I've not seen the actual controllers themselves.
So here's a picture. So on the right is Gen 1 and on the left is Gen 2. That you can see with Gen 2 it looks a lot more fucking finished.
Which one was Gen 2? Gen
2's
Gen
left,
2's on the
Gen
right.
1's right.
Oh,
For
yeah,
people listening, basically Gen 1 looks like worse and it has a touchpad like a Steam controller on it only, and then the left one, which is Gen 2, has buttons and a joystick as well as a touchpad.
Well, the original, like, the regular Vive controllers, they have, like, a touchpad as well. Like, a big,
Oh, yeah.
like, button in the middle.
I have a Vive controller right next to me, actually. Yeah, they have a big button. Also, these Vive controllers have, like, a really bad defect where they have, like, if you press the right button enough times or something like that, it stops fucking working. And, like, it's a very common issue, which I don't know how they haven't fixed. So, that's fun. That's fun. And if you try to fix it, apparently
the immersion breaking.
It is, because the button doesn't fucking work anymore. And you need the button for shit.
Did you
So-
like ever when you were playing games with it, like did you ever like accidentally like mix up which button was which? Because like I remember when I was playing Skyrim VR, like when you
Do
see
you
the
play with
weapons,
the
you could-
controller?
No, you play with like the fucking the weird ball things
The Vive
that
has
PSVR
like
has.
I don't know about the PSVR controller, but the Vive has like barely any buttons on it. So like you don't really misclick that often.
The each here, let me link like a picture of shit. Like each one has like a trigger, a bumper, the 4 different like X
Trigger,
like the X,
bumpers, ish things.
Yeah,
it has
it's
a
Oh
start
yeah,
select,
you
it has a
have way
PS
more
button.
buttons than a Vive.
Yeah, it has way more buttons, but it's like when you see through weapons in Skyrim, like it showed you like a 3D model of those controllers. So it was
Dude, that looks like a dildo.
it does.
Yeah,
Like
it does.
it has tracking lights. They're actually not that
Um,
uncomfortable. They
here,
feel
let
pretty
me-
fluid, but the tracking in them is kind of iffy sometimes.
See, I can see why you misclick. I don't really misclick, but this is why I
yeah,
don't
and they're
misclick.
small. The buttons can
Yeah.
be really small too.
There's a trigger in the back, touchpad in the front, which has 4 buttons built into it, and then there is the trigger and then the grip side button, which usually, like in shooters, you use to like let go of things.
Okay.
I mean, when you
So-
first pick up a Vive and you're like new to VR and they put on that headset, it's very like confusing. You're like, I have never held a controller like this before, and then you squeeze too tight and something like drops. So I mean, there's definitely a learning curve to traditional Vive controllers.
VR's fun though. Like it's really fun to play.
Yeah,
like
like,
if you have access to it.
I was playing like fucking like I remember for like 2 days straight I was just like playing Beat Saber and Super Hot because I had picked them up randomly. But,
Super Hot VR is so fucking good.
Super Hot VR like is so like
it's fucking
mind-boggling. Like I love it. It obviously PSVR had its limits because PSVR, but like shit was so cool.
All right, you premium ass motherfuckers, I'm gonna go get myself a Nintendo Labo kit like a real man.
That's real VR.
That's real
That's
VR.
real VR. I'm gonna go experience real life VR by going outside.
Exactly.
VR chat's still the most played VR game. Probably
I'm
because
not
you don't need
surprised.
VR to play it.
You don't need like actual VR to play VR chat.
But then it's just chat.
VR
just
chat's really
chat.
fucking fun though, especially in VR.
I
Like,
thought about
it's-
like trying to find a way to hook up my PSVR to my computer so I
You
can
can
try
do
and play
that.
VR chat. I know, but apparently it's like it's annoying as hell.
It's
so I don't
complicated
know.
as hell, yeah.
I mean, but it's like, would you rather spend like $350 for an Oculus or $500 for a Vive?
How
VR?
cheap and desperate are you, is the question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I already have it, so it's like if I can, I might as well just give it a shot.
Alright. Let's get gaming, gamer.
Are we
He's
gonna
not a
game?
gamer.
What are we gonna play?
I mean, I'd have to give it like a little bit to try and figure out how to actually do it because I've not looked into it at all.
There's
Could you-
a program for it that'll like push.
Could
like,
you
it'll
play
have it-
Vive games with an like a PSVR? Because it'd be sick.
It'll check it as an Oculus headset, or at least the program I've seen. It says that it's an Oculus headset.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it would run. It would probably run not nearly as well, like because it's like bootlegging the program or whatever.
It might run better because it's
No,
on a PC.
The video I was watching, it was actually just running at the same level as an Oculus. So
Oh yeah, I meant like I thought it would run worse than an Oculus, not like worse than on PS4.
No, it would. I mean,
No.
like, is the actual screen resolution lower on the PSVR? Because if so, it would run better.
Let me look.
Or is
PSVR
or
resolution.
if the output is just less.
It says that the resolution is 1920 by 1080. Let me look at this Reddit thread real fast.
Dude, if you could get fucking VR
Okay.
working, that'd be sick. We could have 1v1 with
960,
VR.
960 by 1080 per eye, and it depends on the game resolution.
Don't exactly know what that is, to be fair. I don't know the Oculus one off the top of my head.
960 is half of 1920, so it's like it splits the individual resolution between two eyes, and then it has just like the same height for both.
Yeah, if you could fucking get VR working, and if we could like 1v1 in VR, that'd be sick.
You can finally get the sensation of actually killing me.
Yes! That's all I wanted!
He's all he's ever wanted ever since we started the podcast.
Just wanna
It's all I've
fucking
ever
kill
wanted.
him.
It's all I've ever wanted since we started the podcast. Gotta be
Lord
honest.
Almighty.
Diesel, get a VR.
Yeah, let me just run out and buy a fucking VR headset in the middle of me paying all my student loans and all
Merry
that
Christmas,
stupid
Diesel.
shit.
Would you get a Oculus?
Would I get an Oculus?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
What would be your preferred, a Vive or an Oculus?
The cheaper one.
I'm not asking about price. I'm asking like what would be the preferred personally.
Probably a Vive. but,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
Can I
Thank you.
talk? Can I talk about the HoloLens game for a second again? that
Yeah,
I
you
can't
can talk
go for
about the
it, go
shitty
for it.
HoloLens game. Go for
Oh
it.
my god. I can talk about this because I don't do video games anymore. I fucking left that world behind. But like
old left behind.
that game that I played, right? So they were having internal issues where their lead designer, he was like, I want to put story in this game. And it's like, it's supposed to be like, you know, a little app you hop into for 15 minutes, you solve the puzzle, boom, bada bing, you're done. Right? But he would add lines upon lines of dialogue to the game. And he was a big fan of Junkrat. So he would just take Overwatch lines and like wedge them into the script. And the teacher didn't have the heart to tell him these were shit. So they just pushed them through development. And you play this game, and he just walks you through all of the puzzles.
Is this publicly available?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know, unfortunately. I don't know. I guess if we ever end up in that area where I went to school, maybe I can make it happen, but that's about it.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
I'm looking at my Twitter timeline, and Henry got in fucking Logan Paul's "Why 2018 was the most important year of my life" video.
What? For what? What do you do?
One of his tweets got it. The one that's like, imagine falling into such a deep depression that you end up tragically ending your life, only be discovered by Logan Paul wearing a Toy Story hat.
Holy shit! Wait, that was in Logan Paul's video?
Yeah. Come to think of it, this is the year anniversary of that fucking video, isn't it?
This is a great segue to talk about.
That was a great segue. We just ruined it, but yeah.
Well, you know what? We gotta acknowledge good segues, you know? It's like...
Yeah, so then people know when they're bad. Whenever we don't acknowledge it being good, it's shit.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, though, guys. Thank you.
But yeah, it's been a year since Logan Paul filmed a dead man in the woods, guys.
Damn.
It's
I'm fucking old.
Like, that's easily ranks among like the biggest fucking things to ever happen on YouTube, like easy.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
For sure.
He's fucking
Jesus Christ.
That like, where were you guys when that happened? Like
that. Like
where was I sitting in my chair?
It sounds really stupid because like when people think of flashbulb memories, they typically think of tragedy, but like it was such a big thing in context, like in context of us, of what we do. So it's like it is a flashbulb thing for a lot of YouTubers, I'm sure.
I mean, when I'm still like, I can't believe this man has a job. That's what I think whenever I still think of this, right?
Yeah, that's true.
How?
Well, his fans were all like, Logan Paul did nothing wrong, okay? And then someone were like, he didn't know he was dead, or some stupid shit like that. Like, they all fucking defended him.
They're all
relentlessly.
I mean, I'm reading the comments on the video now, and it's just like, oh, everyone needs a second chance. Everyone needs a second chance. Like, Logan Paul is the only man who can film a dead body for views, right? He says he's sorry, and then immediately the next week tases a dead rat, and then tries to give a fish CPR on land. and he's still okay.
When you put it that way.
Hey,
when
Diesel,
you put it that way.
Diesel. At least he's trying, man. He's trying to improve.
He literally
he's
has a
trying
grown
to be a
man
better
who
person.
stands near him and says, Logan, don't do that. And then Logan's like, did you say do that?
See,
but in
he's trying.
I heard
he's
do that.
Trying,
Did you say do that? I heard do that.
He's trying to be better. Why can't
Most
you just
egregiously
accept that?
though, he made a song called where he counted numbers. Terrible.
Lord. No. Oh, what? You guys remember when Logan Paul literally stole Flowbot's song Handlebars and just named
that was
it
fun.
No Handlebars?
Yep, I remember
Oh, great. Another beautiful example of Logan Paul being a great
But
human being.
Diesel, he's trying to change. Diesel, he's trying to change.
Didn't Flowbot do like a diss track on him?
Yeah,
or
he
something?
did an
Yep,
amazing
and it was
diss track
fucking
on him.
fire.
Man, I miss the old days when like Logan Paul was the good brother. Like we didn't hate him.
Yeah, now
I
we
hate
hate
both
him
of them.
more. How is that even
Fuck.
possible?
Why couldn't fuck? Like
God.
I hate it because like he's got good energy in his vlogs, but also Dead Man on Tree. Lol.
Logan Paul, like Jake Paul, is just sitting there like, yeah, you do this, brother. Thank you. Help me out. Just keep causing problems. I'll just sit over here with Erica and we'll just.
I don't even
You know
know
what
how they
happened?
don't realize they cause problems. Or like, they clearly realize it. Like, I just can't get the logic behind it. And I get it, they're businessmen, and that brings in, like, views. But even when they weren't doing super controversial shit, they still brought home the bacon. Like, I don't get why they just need to do that now.
Their dad probably is all like, hey, son, do this thing. And they're like, why, Dad? Because it gets you views. All exposure's good exposure.
I feel like Logan Paul recording the dead body though is legitimately just him being so out of touch.
No, I think too. I think he was just like, because like he even said it in the beginning of the video, it's like it's gonna be the biggest thing ever, or some stupid
Like
shit like that.
he's just out of touch of like what the ramifications of what he's doing really are.
Yeah.
And that doesn't excuse it, but it's like, it just shows that like he really doesn't have a clue.
I mean, I think a lot of creators can somehow, like, they can lose touch in realizing how, like, impactful their videos are on the people and, like, lives.
Oh, 100%,
you know?
because like you're making the video and then like you're living your own life. And like you're not necessarily interacting with these people on a daily basis, so it's like you don't know exactly what impact your videos have. Like you might get an occasional DM or tweet with people telling you how it has impacted their lives, but for the most part, you're isolated in your own life and they're isolated in their own. And then it's like you don't necessarily communicate that because it's like they're viewers and then you're the creator, and it's it's like viewers don't go like, hey, let's Discord call, and then you do it. That doesn't happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think Logan Paul is a really good example of, like, being conscientious of what you put online. I mean, there's lots of people like that, but I think Logan Paul is a
Being
good one.
conscientious, just don't post a dead body.
Like, well,
I mean, I know-
he's the cautionary tale.
Yeah, he's the cautionary tale. Like, obviously, that's worst case scenario. Like, the only way it could be any worse if it's like, hello, guys, today I'm gonna film literally a school shooting. Like, there's...
he like starts the vlog and he's like, "Hey guys, I got some kids over here. They got M4s. I'm gonna have them fight these other kids without M4."
My fucking god!
We're gonna have a fun game of M4 dodgeball.
This episode is so getting demonetized on YouTube.
I love paintball.
No, but that's what I mean. It's a cautionary tale, you know? And I think it's really interesting some of the stuff that other creators have brought to the table against the Paul brothers. Like, one thing that really stuck out to me in Nerd City's, like, Jake Paul stuff is his dad claiming the domain for Stop Jake and, like, Parents Against Jake and Logan Paul. Like, isn't that a little, like, conspiratorial of his father to do that?
Yeah, in a way. It's like you're trying
I think
to
he just
control
did
the-
it because he's like, people can't make this now. I own this.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you're trying to control the narrative against you.
Yeah,
But,
it's
like, let's
That is
say he
conspiratorial.
wanted to make a counter-narrative.
Like, he
Like,
would,
that
like,
would be totally possible.
Like, if he wanted to, like, if he took that site a step farther than, like, what he had, like, I could imagine he would try and propagate, like, a false, like, he would try and strawman the arguments being made against him to try and make the opposition look foolish to his base.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
could totally make an opposite argument against himself, but like at the same time,
Yeah,
it's
like,
Greg Paul.
a false one. Like,
Yeah, I feel like Greg
Like a
Paul would just slip up though and get caught if he did do that.
yeah, I mean, he already got caught before he
I mean, he already
managed to
got
do
caught,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Like, he hasn't
That
done
could
anything like
theoretically
that, at least
have
from what we've
happened.
seen yet.
Yeah, but
Like, we haven't.
Yeah,
Do we know of him doing anything like that? Because I haven't seen it.
Not yet.
I just
Not
know
as
there
far
was
as
like a
we
sex
know.
tape or something leaked with him, and like, I don't know, the fact that that got leaked makes me have like no confidence in his ability to hide anything. So
I mean, yeah, he is a boomer.
he's a boomer.
he's a
and
real
he kisses young women without them seeing him.
He's creepy. Honestly,
kisses
I
the
mean
same
that
young
entire
women as
family is
his
very
son.
weird.
They're all they're
Strange bunch.
super fucking weird. Like they're hillbilly weird. They just don't
They are.
sound like hillbillies. Like they're
Yeah, they're
so
just rich
they're so
hillbillies.
fucking like hillbilly. It's ridiculous.
I remember like I was watching the Shane Dawson documentary, and I didn't really come out feeling bad for Jake. Like, maybe I saw him a little more humanized, but like I came out feeling the worst for anybody. If I felt bad for anybody, it was the mom. I don't know why. She just
The mom's
seemed like
still weird herself.
she's
weird-
weird, but it seemed like she was so desperate to just be a part of her son's life because like it feels like she doesn't see them or whatever.
Mm. Well, they're
I don't know,
clearly
like,
their
I have no-
dad's kids. They're their dad's kids. That's clearly
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So she's trying to like get hip with the kids, except
Yeah,
she's
and
just
like,
trying to get
like it feels almost
pipe from
like
her
I
son.
don't have like something concrete. It was just a feeling. Like you can't help. I couldn't help but feel like a little sympathy for her.
I mean, I could totally see that because I've seen that in people that like I know, where it's like, you know, they have a lot of machismo because they're like born of their father and they don't really like communicate well with their mother or vice versa.
Or vice
so-
versa, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think most kids have a like one or the other. Like
There you
I
go.
don't know many kids that have like a really solid relationship with both parents.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah, striking a balance is hard. It seems for most really.
It's even more interesting when you're the Paul family.
When you're the Paul brothers and your fucking parents are divorced and all that shit, God, that's gotta be.
Yeah, and then your two kids are over there like running in forests, finding dead bodies, and then like burning
And then
shit
setting-
in the pool. Like
yeah, setting their
it's
pool on fire.
the average American family, everybody.
God, they just
They're
set
just some
such a
kids
bad
from
example.
Ohio, bro.
Just some kids from Ohio. Well, I
Just
grinded
chilling
up.
for
Poor
the
Ohio.
man.
Ohio's been tainted. His reputation ruined.
I know, just forever Ohio's been tainted. And
Like,
then,
seriously, my opinion on Ohio used to be neutral, but now it's
dude,
not.
I
neutral.
forget Ohio existed.
Yeah, I did
Ohio-
too. And then it's like, and then Jake and Logan Paul are like, "I'm from Ohio," and then it's like, I don't like Ohio anymore.
Sorry,
Ohio,
sorry
like,
to
I
our
had
fans in
no-
Ohio, but
I had no opinions on Ohio at all until Nerd City made a whole fucking ad calling out Dayton, Ohio for sucking or something. Like, and I'm like, damn, I guess he told me what to think. I hate Dayton, Ohio now because Nerd City said it. I fucking love Nerd City.
it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't know how YouTube was like, yeah, these are the creators for kids.
You know
These
what's
guys
weird?
Right here.
They gave him back his YouTube Red movie or whatever the hell, but they didn't put him in Rewind.
That was weird. Yeah, I mean,
That
it's
was
like
weird.
it seems like there's a lot of inconsistencies with how they're treating like Logan versus.
I
Others.
feel like honestly, I feel like they like learned from their mistake, and they're like, you know what? We can't just cancel this fucking movie because like he did something bad. Because there is people working on it, like they did with PewDiePie. Like maybe
Yeah.
they're just like, we just gotta fucking put it out and then not do anything else.
Yeah,
With it.
Well, like,
but I mean, it's
they-
like Scare PewDiePie season 2 is already done, wasn't it? And like you can
Yeah,
use
it
the
was
same.
done.
Oh
one.
yeah, you could have just fucking released.
I know
it.
some people will say like the branding's different, like his Logan Paul's name isn't a fitting, but it was uploaded to his channel.
I didn't even think those movies were about Logan Paul in the first one. He was like a secondary character to the girl, and now he's like front man in the sequel. I don't get that at all. But like,
I mean,
whatever,
when they were
fine.
filming it, he wasn't as taboo yet, so like
Yeah,
he was
true.
already blowing up on YouTube. Like he wasn't blown up like that during the original Thinning filming, I believe. But when they were filming the second one, like he was like big fuck off YouTuber over summer of 2017.
Fucking Logan Paul. He was in an episode of Law and Order when they said gamers like hate women.
Oh yeah,
No, he
that
was
shit.
one of the
died.
crazy gamers who pulled a
Yeah,
gun
he
on
was
us.
one of the
killed.
gamers who
Yeah.
hated women.
Yeah. No, that was funny. No, I'm surprised it hasn't been memed at all. Because like we memed it like a bit because it is really funny.
I remember the only time the first time I ever saw about that was like when he posted a Vine about like watching himself die on TV and like freaking out. He's like, "No, I died on TV, no!"
Yeah, there is a image of him just holding a fucking gun. Like, how has it not been memed? Like, I don't understand. And then like there's
Yeah.
one. There's like, and then H3 made a reaction video. There's one of him screaming and shit. Like, it's such a good fucking meme material. Like, I don't know how this hasn't been picked up.
I'd say January 1st, the Loudmouth's Twitter account uploads a meme.
Like, look
It's
at that one.
Logan Paul.
It's like,
went
sorry,
even
sir,
further.
sorry, sir. Gamers will not rise up. He's just like getting down on the ground. Sorry, sir. Gamers are not rising up.
I gotta say, Logan Paul's a very buff gamer in that episode.
Yeah, he is.
He's not a gamer.
Unrealistic. Unrealistic.
Nah, he
expectations.
streamed Fortnite for like a week or two or something. I forgot. How long did he stream for?
He streamed Fortnite until he realized he wasn't Ninja, and that was it. Didn't
Yeah, you
RiceGum
gotta-
do Fortnite streams as well?
I think
Yeah.
he streams sometimes still. Like he streams with Tfue mostly, so like he's got an excuse, I suppose.
I wonder
the
what
roommates.
RiceGum's doing these
And-
days.
And they were roommates.
His channel's dying.
He needs
Yeah,
to film
no.
a dead body. I'm sure that would blow him up again.
Just go back to China.
I mean, look, if one guy could do it and get away with it, I'm certain RiceGum would get away with it too.
Dude,
okay?
fucking
like,
RiceGum. Okay, hold up. Let's talk about RiceGum because this is actually kind of funny. So this is RiceGum's new video thumbnail. And
Jesus.
Here,
What's
let
wrong
me
with
see.
her ass?
I don't know, Photoshop. Anyways, and then this is his social blade for, if it load, please screenshot. His social blade for the last 30 days.
Yeah, me and Captain
Wow.
both made videos on how like his channel's fucking dying.
Yeah, and it's
Like-
it's such a sweet irony because this fucker was so goddamn smug all the time, and he's like irrelevant.
Yeah, one of my favorite titles ever that I made is RiceGum is irrelevant. Like I fucking love that title
and
so
it's
much.
true. It's true. Like his relevancy has gone on the fucking drain. Like and it's like I wouldn't be fucking laughing at it obviously if he wasn't such a fucking prick about it.
What's up, guys?
But-
It's RiceGum, rice flavored gum.
Yeah, it's like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
His views
that's
are still
really
good, though,
poetic,
like-
really.
His views are still good, and I'm
No,
sure
he's
he'll
still
pick up again.
he's still making money. Like he'll definitely pick up
I
again
think
at some
he'll.
point.
I
It's just
think he'll
funny.
pick up again, like later, like after this dry patch, if you will. But the thumbnail earlier, like that's such a bad thumbnail. Like you can barely tell there's a butt there because of all the colors blending together.
You know
It-
what? You're right.
I don't even know what they
enhanced
did
the butt.
to it. Like,
It's
it
like-
actually, like, something looks wrong about her legs in general. Like,
It just mixes.
I think
it's the lighting.
It's
it
what
mixes
she's
in with
wearing.
The floorboards.
It's what she's wearing.
no, it's like she has, like, artificial light running across her legs, and it's artifacting really badly.
I want
Oh,
to find
yeah.
the actual screenshot from the video where that's stolen from, so like compare it to the thumbnail.
And also, I can see the liquefy used on her legs, so, you know.
Oh fuck! You're right. Oh, that's bad. Oh shit, that's real bad. You can see that. That's
Yeah,
That's bad.
sometimes I'll, like, go on, you know how, like, the Instagram has, like, the search function? And I can just go and look at pictures, and I'll, like, zoom in, and I'm like, oh, that person is using some liquefy tool or whatever. Guys do this too, by the way. Like, damn.
That's
so many
really
fucking
funny.
people.
That's even funnier.
Yeah.
That's even...
Honestly, I've seen more guys do it. I mean, that's probably because I just follow, like, bodybuilder dudes, but they're just, like, They need to look big and swole.
Oh, look at my big muscle, and it's just like this fucking like lumpy Photoshop looking thing. Oh my god. Okay, cool. You want to talk about your Pokemon Let's Go controller?
Okay,
thing?
so I got Pokemon Let's Go recently, and
I figured.
overall, like, I was kind of like hesitant to get the game initially, but I did. I got it, and you only play it with one Joy-Con. Like,
Damn it! Everybody's leaving group chats, and it continued.
Yep,
Yeah, no, I just left a couple.
Yeah, Hyojin's just left like 40 fucking group chats in a row. But sorry, that was what was fucking distracting me. Like, why I couldn't put words together. I was like,
That was distracting.
yeah, but you play it with one Joy-Con, and I hate that. I want to use both my Joy-Cons or my Pro Controller to play it, but you can't play it with the Pro Controller. You can only play it with one Joy-Con, and you fucking have to physically motion to throw the Pokeball. I don't like it.
I didn't know that. That sounds bad. I mean, like, I wasn't planning on buying it anyways because it just, like, one, I'm not that into Pokemon, and two, it wasn't like a traditional Pokemon game I had on like the DS when I was a kid. So,
Yeah,
and like Game Boy cartridges and shit.
I'm enjoying the game for the most part, but it's like just the controls like take some getting used to because they're very unorthodox. Like even for like normal standards, like there's no Pro Controller support at all, which like confuses me.
Have you considered getting the little Pokeball thing? I don't even know how much it costs because it's not popping up on Amazon.
But I don't like. I don't really think it's worth it. I don't think I'm gonna. It bothers me that much to buy another controller for it.
I mean, it's just basically a Joy-Con, but for Pokemon only.
I don't know why. I
You
can't
just
know,
hold
it's
a
like
on Amazon.
sphere in your hand.
I mean, it's like I already have the Joy-Cons, a GameCube for Smash, and like Pro Controllers for like everything else. So it's like I don't know if I could justify buying
I
another
get you.
controller
I
for
get
a
you.
specific game.
I didn't buy a GameCube controller for Smash because I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna.
So many fucking left group chats. Holy shit. There's like my entire Discord notifications thing is just group chats.
I know. My entire thing's like a mess now. This is great. I can't focus. It's hard.
Just minimize
Discord notice.
Discord. Problem
But
solved.
I want to stare at our pretty profile pictures.
It feels really weird not having Discord open talking to people because like I have 3 monitors and I'll always have it on my left monitor no matter what, unless like
Same.
I'm not in call.
Same left monitor.
And it feels super fucking weird not having it. That's like, unless I'm not in call, I don't put it on, or I
Yuck.
don't not have it on. Yeah, but fucking. Have you guys had connectivity problems with Switch, by the way? Like
Yes,
at all?
So much on the Switch.
I feel like
So much on Smash.
I feel like okay, like have you had like direct issues with the software or Nintendo Switch being like your connection's not working and you're not connecting?
Oh no, none of that.
Okay.
Not so far at least.
I wonder if Henry just has like a really shitty unit then, because he keeps having fucking issues where his Switch won't
Could it
connect.
be the area he's located in?
It might be. Okay, so he doesn't have. Oh, he just enabled it. Actually, I think he fixed it with 5
You
gigahertz.
just switched to 5 gigahertz on his
Yeah,
Wi-Fi. That
I mean,
might
I
help.
use 5 gigahertz all the time for my phone. I don't use 2.4.
I mean, I use 5 gigahertz for all of my tech stuff because nobody
anything
else
I
in the
can
house
connect to
uses it.
5 gigahertz. I use. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have a problem with my router, my old one. We had to get a new one because routers die like every 2 years apparently, according to, fucking Xfinity.
I mean, they
I don't
probably
believe
last
that.
a little longer than 2 years. But
I don't. It came from
That's
Xfinity, so I don't believe that.
That feels like a short shelf life.
that's
Well, yeah. Wait,
'cause
we call. So it's when our fucking router died, and I had to use it was like a couple months ago. I had to use my fucking mobile data. Thank God I have T-Mobile, and I had like a bunch stacked up because I barely use mobile data. And I had to use my mobile data, use like all of it. But our router died, and it kept dying when we had too many devices connecting to it, and then at one point it just fucking died. And we called, and they're like, "Yeah, that's about the average lifespan for a modem or a router," and we're like, "What? What? Are you fucking kidding me?" And it's like, "Yep, 2 years." And I'm like, "That's gay." So that's what happened with my router a long time ago. Diesel, you hit 100K.
wow. Good segue.
Tactful.
Well,
Dude,
no
I
one
was
else
trying
is
to
saying
figure out how to
anything.
segue.
But
And
no,
I was
seriously,
just like,
big congrats
wow.
on 100K.
Yeah, I hit 100K.
Seriously, like fucking.
Diesel's now an official member of the Loudmouth podcast.
Congrats. You're
Yeah.
welcome to guest whenever you want, Diesel.
We're only 61 episodes in, and I've finally been inducted as officially a host.
Now you're officially host now. Yeah, you're right.
God.
You're no longer just a permanent guest.
Yeah, we need
Finally.
to change all the past episodes to featuring FPS Diesel.
Featuring FPS Diesel. Everything after this, it's actual Loudmouse.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Loudmouse.
We're starting the new
episode
year
1.
with the 100K. Diesel's at 100K. We're
God.
starting the new year with
Welcome to
100K.
Loudmouse Season 2, Episode 1.
Oh God, I don't. How many people do fucking seasons of a podcast?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
a
was
lot of
about
people
to say,
I've
is this
seen do
season
se-
2?
A lot of people I've seen do seasons, they still name like the new episodes like 13 or 14, like or whatever episode they left off in the first season.
Yeah,
Like it's just like if they take a big break and then they come back, they name it a new season.
does Joe Rogan do that?
I don't
no,
think so.
he's
He
on
just
like
has,
episode of like 1,000 something.
Oh yeah, he is
like,
really
1,000
up
and
there.
Fuck whatever.
We need a Jamie or like a smarter.
We can't afford an
Home
intern that's
assistant.
free.
We can't get an we can't
He's not
get
an
an
intern, he's a
for
producer.
Discord.
I think it'd be super weird just having somebody in fucking call listening to us.
Some
Like, Jamie,
random
pull this
fucking
up.
call.
Yeah,
Like
no,
they have to sit muted the whole
he
time.
has to. He like records it on audio so he can like chime in and shit. It'd just be so weird. It's like we wouldn't even have his icon. It just
You'd need a brick and
It's like-
mortar like studio space for something like that.
It's like
Yeah.
we need to like, but we need to like know them already. So if we say some shit that we want to like delete and post, like we're okay with them hearing it.
Yeah.
they
Exactly.
record everything. They expose us. They're like, they said a bad thing. Hate them.
There's just all of this stuff in the podcast we have to cut out every episode, you know. We're
Dude,
just
we
talking shit
record
about all
for
these
3
other
fucking
YouTubers.
hours and we cut out an hour every time. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
These podcasts are actually recorded over the course of a day straight. Like we're going about our daily errands.
We
and,
cut
like, we just cut it
so
down to
much
dust.
stuff out.
You guys don't understand the work that goes into this for you.
Yeah, there's so much work that goes.
Appreciate the work that goes into this. Appreciate it.
The hardest part was starting. That was it for this at least. Like,
Yep.
unless there's like After Effects issues, I don't think we ever have like a problem. with
The only time we
podcast.
ever upload late is when it's like, well, the render's not done or it fucked
The render's not done, or it just fucking dies in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because the renders take like fucking 10 hours regardless of what we render it on because the waveforms take forever. So like we'll render it overnight and then it's like error and it's like shit.
If you guys got any like tips for that in the comments, please.
Yeah, any After Effects masters, if you know how to render waveforms in a timely manner that's not 8 to 10 hours, please
You know,
tell
this
us.
is probably such a simple question that you're asking that anybody listening
I've
is like,
looked
God,
into
these guys
it.
are idiots.
I looked into it, I couldn't find shit.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like, guys, I have the solution. Let's just make it a still image from now on.
God, that happened on some of the episodes too, and then
We
people
could,
were like,
it,
"Where
yeah,
are
it
the
happened with one
squigglies?"
episode. Like I think I forgot to like make the waveforms visible, so I woke up and I realized the video is done rendering, and there were no waveforms. And I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
I love how that's like the comment. Where's the wigglies? I only
They're like, they don't do visuals, and now they took away this.
Where's the wiggly?
They took away all we had to watch.
Where's the squiggle meme? Do you think there's anybody who like has legit just like sat and stared attentively at like the waveforms, like not like just blankly staring while they listen, but like
There has to be
genuinely giving
one
their
person
attention?
that's done that. At least
That
like 10
person's
minutes.
weird.
Respect to you,
I don't know
dude. But
about
are you
that.
okay?
There
Are
has
you
to be
okay?
one. There has to be one.
Like yeah, but you know what I mean. Like not like just blankly stared at them.
I mean,
No,
why not?
there has to be someone who
How hard
focused
could
on
it
it.
be?
Has to be.
Listening to the
Somebody-
Loudmouse podcast for 10 hours straight. Not clickbait.
That's only 10 episodes.
Oh, did you
dude.
see the dude who said subscribe to Quiet for 1 hour straight?
Are you kidding me?
That's a
God.
thing.
I'm not kidding. And then he made another one where like he said, if I get 1,000 subs, I'll do it for 10 hours. He didn't get 1,000 subs, but he did it for like 3 hours.
Yo,
Okay,
somebody needs to
well-
make one of these to compete with Quites. Make one
Yeah.
for me. Make one for
Hold
Diesel
on.
too.
Why don't you just do like subscribe to Loudmouse for 10 hours?
No, this is direct competition.
Direct competition.
Make
All
one
right.
saying subscribe to
Whoever
Wild
does the
Spartans for
longest
10 hours,
video
or an hour.
saying subscribe to FPS Diesel, Wild Spartans, or Quiet,
We'll give you $1.
you'll get internet points. That's it.
Yeah, you won't actually get $1. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna give you $1 for that. Your
Give me
time's
$1,
worth
please.
nothing.
Saying Quiet for 2 out of 5 hours to get him to 500K.
Okay.
Love
So
this man.
we're almost at the hour mark in the recording. Do you guys have any ideas on how we can stall this for another 30 seconds or 40 seconds?
Honestly,
seconds.
I'm not really sure. I think just talking about stalling might help.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
like,
we
we could
could
just come up
stall.
with ways to
We
stall.
could stall by talking about a mouse or a keyboard or a microphone or water. Water is good.
Well, what do you
Or
guys
we can
think
talk
of
about
like okay,
boomers.
actual question, but it's like what are your guys' thoughts on like the fucking chroma craze that's been going on like in the last couple of years?
Oh,
Like
I think it
RGB.
looks cool as
everything?
shit. Yeah, RGB.
I
Whatever.
think RGB is good. I think like if a product has lights, I want to be able to change what the lights look like. Like I want to change the color.
Yeah.
Because like I
Like,
don't
I've
like
had
having a solid color for the most part.
Yeah, I've had this Razer keyboard for the longest time, and it's backlit and it's cool, but it's like a green one. And then I have like a mouse that's actually chroma, and like I just had this green static, and I feel bad because like it's just static while the others are changing colors and syncing.
I set up my Corsair to change colors when I launch certain things. So like when I launch Premiere, it turns purple. When I launch Edition, it turns green-ish. And then
That's kind of dope.
Photoshop's blue. And then I have game setups for certain things. Like I played one game and I have the rainbow set up right now. And I was like, you know what? This is really ugly with rainbow. And it was like a dark game, so I'm going to make it all red. So
Nice.
it's nice. And you can set that up in the software, and you can have it update when you launch everything. And like tab into it and shit. It's great.
I want RGB cars. Or
Oh my
RGB
god, that'd be
cars.
great.
Don't those already
Bugs.
exist? Like
yeah, I guess
for, like,
underglow. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as mainstream. Should make that mainstream.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like all that like aesthetic lighting shit, I love that shit.
I think it gets a little like overdone. I've seen Linus Tech Tips make some like builds that are like RGB RAM, RGB
RGB
CPU,
toilet.
I mean,
RGB
like not just
everything.
like as far as tech goes, but like as in like the putting the strips in your room and whatnot. and,
RGB
like,
coffee mug.
but like putting the strips in your room and whatnot, and
Yeah.
So like just the lighting in
can-
Nerd City's videos is cool on its own as well.
I can understand RGB RAM though, because some people have Windows and they really like seeing in their case, and like that is like a kind of key thing. If you're
yeah,
keeping it
that's
small.
not bad. I like anything for tech RGB.
Can I
but-
have like an entire case where like the entire case is RGB and it's just all lights?
I
That
want
sounds like
RGB
it'd be
batteries.
disgusting. RGB batteries.
Uh huh.
What the fuck are you gonna do with that?
Put them in things and then like see light coming from the little box.
That seems very impractical.
It is totally impractical. Like my iPhone would have like light coming out of the bottom.
I want an RGB Wii U. I need to find some use for this.
Wii U, those are useless
Wii U.
anyways.
RGB.
It's a good coffee table.
RGB
Good
switch.
paperweight. Okay.
Yeah, keep some of my papers from flying away.
Quite. We successfully stalled for an extra 2 minutes instead of 40 seconds. So please outro.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Loudmouse Podcast. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at loudmouse_. Be sure to check us out on Google Play, SoundCloud, and all the platforms you can listen to us on. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Happy New Year's and all that, and we'll see you guys next time.